Okay, you guys, I got asked out on a lunch date from a Facebook hopper. I met him 9 years ago on Facebook. I went and had coffee with him back then, and he was your typical person who just wanted to talk about himself. He would ask me questions about himself or about me, and then go back to himself. So, and it was fine. That's, standard. But then there was a deal breaker. He started having opposing opinions, which I'm fine with opposing opinions, but these opposing opinions were about people. And if you guys know anything about me, I'm good until you start spouting off things about people. And I'm like, okay, dude, like we don't need to go there. Like just shh, quiet coyote, right? Like you know how I am. I'm like quiet coyote now. Shh, just be quiet. You just met me. You don't know how I feel about all that. And I love everybody until they prove to me otherwise, right? So, and the other thing is, and you guys don't know my backstory about my marriage, you don't know a lot about that, about my divorce, and about my relationship I had afterwards. I think I've been pretty honest about the fact that I do have PTSD, I'm ADHD, I have anxiety. What else is wrong with me? I don't know. I have all the things I feel like, but and there are certain things that I just have a really hard time. Um, I have a really hard time with people who put pressure on me in a relationship or like in a friendship. So I can handle work pressure all day long. None of that bothers me. But when I feel like I'm being pressured, so people who call constantly, who text me constantly, like just repetitively, or just show up to my house, that just shuts me down. Like literally, I just shut down. I can't handle it. Those are boundaries that I can't handle. Like it triggers something in me. So yeah, and that is something that this person does in my DMs, and even in my DMs, it just bothers me. Now I can handle it if it's just I get repetitive DMs, that's fine. But if I feel like it's putting pressure on me, it stresses me out to a certain point. So like I'm not talking about any of you guys, nothing like that. But if I feel like I'm being pressured, so I even had a dear friend of mine that we've known each other since junior high. We were considering dating, and he understands my background completely. He knows pretty much all of it for the most part. But he didn't understand that just showing up to my house to give me protein shakes just shut me down. Like it was pressure, it was a boundary. And I couldn't tell him because he doesn't understand all of that. He doesn't understand that part of my brain, understand like the fight or flight part of my brain. So, and it's sad because even people in my life, like I even don't understand their portion of their brain, even though I understand my brain. Do you know what I mean? Like I've told you guys, I wake up every morning and choose to be happy, and I get up and I do the things, and I go to work, and I work again, and I do all the things. But I have people in my world, in my life, who suffer from certain things, and I don't understand how their brain works, so I do get frustrated with them. So how can you explain to people who don't suffer from certain things and don't get it? So I just, why start something with a person in a relationship that you can't finish? Like, you know what I mean? They don't get it if they don't understand any of that. So I feel like I'm at a point where, a lunch date might be fine, but um, why even bother starting a relationship with somebody who it's just going to be problem after problem after problem? It's going to be very hard for me to find a man who's going to um, want to deal with me. That's kind of where I'm at. It's okay. I know I'm crazy. It's okay. I get it. I know I am. My family thinks I am, other than a chosen few, and I get it. I know where I'm at in life, and I'm happy with it, so it's okay. But yeah, I mean, I'm already when I start to see red flags like that, they're red flags to me, and I'm like, no, thank you. I just don't have the mental capacity to deal with it. I don't need any added stress in my life from another person in my life, I guess is where I'm at. So, no, I'm not going. I thought about going, but as soon as I started seeing those actions from that person, I'm like, no, thank you. But anyway, if this does shut down for a couple of days, I want you guys to be able to get a hold of me because I missed you. I missed you. I missed this small community that I have built here, that we have built together. So my email is still standing 7477. I put it here, and then of course my YouTube is just still standing 747. I did do a clapper, which is righteously read. Thank you, Missy. Thank you for everybody in my live yesterday who helped me with that, though my clapper's not working very well. So I'll try to do a live a little later. And then I guess, as usual, we'll talk later. Thanks for listening to me ramble about all my problems. I love you guys.